Hello and welcome to another beautiful day. It is a wonderful day, TGIF. Thank God it is Friday. And you know what Friday is actually meant for? You can see the appearance in the studio this morning. Good morning, Christopher.
Good morning, Ramsey. How was your night?
Very beautiful.
Thank you. The dollar is crashing.
Dollar is crashing and it's a good news. My name is Ramsey and a special welcome to review on this beautiful day. With me is Christopher, like he has introduced himself, and we are going straight to Kaduna South. Sometimes the people in governance come out to say things without a follow-up. If you can recall, you will remember that the president had made a statement that ransom shouldn't be paid anymore when the students in Kaduna State were kidnapped. Just on Tuesday, 5 people that were adopted were being killed because of poor ransom that was being paid, and 51 released. That happened in Kaduna South. And that takes us back to the statement that was made by the president, Christopher. The president has said ransom shouldn't be paid at all.
Now the terrorists are angry that
the ransom is not even up to what they are demanding for. So what would you have to make of this?
Well, that statement, remember I faulted that statement of the president. If anybody within his own family is kidnapped and he doesn't know their whereabouts, will he rely on the security, his own security chiefs to bring back the children? So the truth of the matter is that where we are right now, we know very well that some of the rescues made so far were successful because ransom was paid. But of course, you don't expect the security chiefs or the authorities to come and open up to tell you that that ransom
was actually paid. Yeah.
But of course, maintain their integrity. Of course, there is also ethics. They also have to, the security chiefs or the security agencies have to do everything within their power to keep that integrity intact, because by the time they start opening up to tell people that the
ransom has been paid,
before you know, people will say, okay,
they'll take it as business and it will increase.
So that is it. It's not good for you to always tell people, because the more you tell people that ransom is being paid before you release victims, or before victims are released, it means you are also encouraging people to go into that wicked business. Because I call it business because that is what is happening.
No, they said it's business because yes. I could remember a lady that was I think the family were kidnapped. She was pregnant. I talked about it here some times back, and they wanted her to pay ransom, and she said, well, you came in, you killed my husband, a military officer. They killed the husband, she was pregnant, and they took away the kids, and they wanted her to pay ransom, and she said, well, my husband, who is supposed to pay the ransom, has been killed. And they said, well, this is our business. According to the kidnappers, they call it business, that if she doesn't pay the money, something worse was going to happen. So they take it as a business now.
Some of these kidnapping, high-class kidnapping are happening in this country because they use them to fund the purchase of ammunition.
Ammunition.
Yes, that is a fact about it.
Meaning there's a connection between
just 2 weeks ago, names of sponsors.
Yes, I actually wanted to ask you about it, but we've not heard anything.
Since then,
we've not heard anything.
Fortnight ago, and then all of a sudden, nothing has been said. The only thing that came afterward was the invitation
of
Gumi to the security, whatever. So the truth of the matter is that in this Kaduna case, I don't know why Kaduna
has been in a bad light all this while, as it has to do with security situations.
Salary not being paid, security kidnapping, everything about this thing is
accumulated debts, everything.
Gumi is in Kaduna. I still don't know. I've not read either the report of the interaction between the security agencies.
But they should make it known to the public, because there's nothing to hide.
That they are good. Anyway, so we don't digress from the topic of discussion. The truth of the matter is that it is sad that 5 persons out of the 61 persons kidnapped were killed, even though ransom was paid.
And they said it's a poor ransom.
This act of wickedness is inhuman. I don't I can't understand. Most times, even if I want to kill chicken in my house, even though I know that it is within my right, it is even biblical to or traditional to for me to uh, perform such or kill chicken or to enjoy myself with some of these creatures God created. I feel but my younger brother, while growing up, if he trains chicken and they want to pick one out of many
He'll
to
be
kill,
crying.
no, he will be crying and he will never eat that chicken.
Oh, can you
Yes, he's a
imagine?
pastor now. He's a pastor now. He's a, so I don't know why people. The first time I killed snake in my life, I couldn't stand on my own for almost like 30 minutes. My grandmother called
Because you
me.
were scared.
Not I wasn't scared of the snake, but I was scared that I killed something.
Someone that you
Understand?
shed blood.
Exactly. So
That's because you're human. These people, they don't think like human
I don't
beings.
understand why
They don't think.
people will
They don't
you
think.
slaughter human being, you carry gun, you shoot at somebody, you seize somebody that shares life, that has the same life as you.
Including kids, pregnant
Yes,
women.
what kind of
They are not human.
What kind of wickedness is that? So I want to use this opportunity to call on the security chiefs, this especially Commissioner of Police in Kaduna State, head of military in Kaduna State, civil defense, up your game, up your game. You see, what amazes me or what surprises me is what's it called? We have defense.
NDA, there's NDA.
Kaduna.
Nigeria Defense
Yes,
Academy.
most of the military training school, even Air Force, is in Kaduna. My in-law started his Air Force work in Kaduna. So why can't we use some of these aircraft? We're talking about selling, what's it called? 3 out of the 10 presidential. Why can't we? Well, after selling them, we can use them to buy something that the military can be using to. Once you get an information that so thing is happening in this state, why can't you just stand up above those guys, airstrike and all that, and then rescue people, follow them to where they are going to. Within this country, they will kidnap people and then they will go, and then the next thing is ransom. And then the money that we're supposed to inject into our economy for the economy to be better, they will just use it to be giving millions of dollars to some people that supposedly or allegedly are not even Nigerians. So how do they get access to our country, a sovereign state like Nigeria? I rest my case.
Well, that's it. A sovereign state like Nigeria. Some things that are happening in this country is a slap, okay, to our military, to the armed forces. If I am in the armed forces, I think I wouldn't want to accept this. But then in the military, you must wait for the last order. Well, as it is, this is going to be the size of today's review. But then I think going beyond the statement that has just been made by the president that they shouldn't pay ransom anymore if people are being killed for poor ransom. Well, I think more should be done, okay? Apart from saying it, there should be some apparatus put in place to at least make this statement effective. Thank you very much, Christopher, for this analysis. Well, thank you, viewers, and have a beautiful weekend ahead of you. My name is Ramsey Enoch. Bye-bye for now.
Follow us on our social media handles at Oweleke TV. Visit our website at www.oweleketv for a thrilling journey. Oweleke TV, rising star at the fairground.